Hello guys, welcome back to another episode. Today, like I said, I'm going to talk about my machines. Finally getting around to that. I'm going to explain all this and then make a few more cool machines and show you what I've built below the ground of my tree. So, sorry. This is basically my first setup I did from MINEFACTOry-Reloaded. They have machines for everything, it's just fantastic. So I guess I'll start down here. I'll start power generation. Right. So these are just solar panels that you can make from Galacticraft, I think. And this is a magmatic dynamo from thermal expansion. So basically all you have to do is just put lava into it, and it will heat that up and make power. And everything's all like can work together, which is awesome. So I put that into a battery box, which basically just stores up the power, and then when the machines are working, it will just take the power out through these lines here. So the first machine I made was a planter. This thing will basically, above it, you see I have dirt. It will plant whatever you put into it in that configuration. So here, this is where I've decided where I want it to plant things, and this is where it will take things out of. So you can put the seeds in here, and then it will plant the seeds in those 4 blocks up on top of it. And you have the harvester here. That's ticking away. This will basically harvest anything in front of it when it's fully grown. There you go. And shoot it out the back. And all these machines have a certain range. So like the planter and the harvester, initially it will only like plant in a 3x3 area above it, and this will only harvest the 3x3 area. But you can put these range upgrades in, which increase how far it can go. And so I've just increased the range on this so that it can harvest berries and the essence berry bushes. The only problem with this thing is, as it goes, it will make this thing called sludge, which you can only get out by pumping out, and it's basically kind of just toxic and bad stuff. But what you can do is you put it into the sludge boiler, and when that gets sludge, it will turn it into just any random item, kind of. Not really useful things. It gives you things like dried dirt, normal dirt, maybe some ash, but at least it's a use for the sludge. And then the way you get all the things around the conveyor belts, so all these things will just drop on the conveyor belt and go into here. And this is more like if you ever played Tekkit, it's like a diamond sorting pipe sort of. So things can come in, and then here you select what you want it to allow to go out each side. So I've said like seeds and like tree saplings go out the blue side, which you can see is there, which will go down and then back into the planter again, and then all the other things come into here. So like all the wood and rubber, which is very useful because I needed a lot of rubber for all these machines. Okay, and oh yeah, this thing. I basically ran out of space for all the things I wanted to come to the chest. So I made some things just pop out the green end, and then the vacuum hopper sucks it up and puts it back into the chest again, which is cool. Right, so the next thing I want to do is I want to build another MINEFACTORY machine called the Fisher, so that I can collect loads of fish for the dragon egg, which would be really cool. So the way you make that is with these things. Yeah, a bit of pre-planning, so you don't have to watch me make boring things. Thought you'd like that. This will basically automatically fish. It doesn't need any power, and if you put a was it like this? If you put a chest, let's do it. Oh, I need plastic. All right. If you put a chest above it, then it will just put the fish straight into the chest. So it's a great way to farm fish, because farming fish is normally incredibly boring. Right, I need some plastic sheets. I'm gonna steal these ones. There we go, Fisher. Nice. So if I make a chest quickly, and we should be on our way. There we go. Go back mode, so I can fly over to the ocean. Down here. Now this is still pretty close, so I think it will work even if I'm in my treehouse. Let's see. I'm not sure how deep it has to be, how deep the water has to be, but I'm just gonna put it like this. Now it has to be just one block above the water here, and that should stop. Oh no. Oh, it does need power. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, I am going to then have to make a fake pool up there and give it power from my other machines, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've put it all in place now. I found out you need a 3x3x1 kind of water underneath minimum for it to work, and then every time this work bar gets up to the top, which is going pretty slowly, you'll get one fish. Sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I've got 2 fishes so far, but that's just going to run kind of in the background, so I'll get loads of fishes by the time we come around hatching the dragon egg. Right, so next thing, what was I going to do next? Come down here. Some machines. And the next thing I was going to do, deep storage, yes. So you have chests, and you have some that are pretty good, but you can't beat deep storage. It is by far the best thing. Deep storage. This thing will basically hold one item, but it doesn't have a limit. You can basically hold like thousands of at least one item. So if you just want to hold a load of stuff, but you don't want to have loads of chests for it, this is the thing to make. It's very good. So I'm thinking of using this for my bamboo. So I need these first to make my strong boxes. And then, oh, doesn't want to work, alright. I'm not sure if this thing requires power, but we'll find out. So let's go over here. And I guess I'll plonk it down right here, just for now. Oh yes, okay, so that doesn't require power. So basically, you can, oh, I guess I'll show you. Go. I'll just do that for now. If we get bamboo, if you right click on it, put stuff in there, it will go in. Put more in, it will go in, and this will basically just store forever. And then if you right click it, you can take out a stack at a time. Well, that time that's all that's left, so you just take out that. So you can basically just take out a stack at a time. And so it's got 64 and 47. If I get some more bamboo, hopefully I can show you a bit better. Right, let's do that and that. Yeah, okay. So now 158 stored. So you can see how this can get to be a very large number very quickly, which is going to be great for my bamboo. Now, what was the next thing? I should have written this down on my clipboard. Okay, elevators. This is another thing from the Open Blocks mod, which is like, amazing. Does use ender pearls, which is sort of expensive, I guess. But you just put one below another one, hit shift, and you go down. spacebar, and you go back up again. So these are like, you can see how these are super awesome. They do have a range though, I think 20 blocks, which is why I've had to put one in the middle here, because I've made a secret area below my tree. Pretty cool. Okay, this is basically going to be my mob spawning area, and I can use a few more MINEFACTOry-Reloaded blocks for this, which I've made. Oh, let me get on it. Which I've made up here. There we go. Okay, so basically, I can get mob spawns here, which I'll get into in a second. But once they are here, they're going to fall down onto conveyor belts here. And those conveyor belts are going to push them right around to here, where I've got my mob grinder, which is the wrong way around. So I use my precision sledgehammer, and that just turns it around. Okay, and this will basically kill them and get their the mob drops and something called mob essence, which is going to go around to this tank here. And the mob essence you can then use to go into another machine, which is the real reason I want to do this, the auto spawner. So if you get a, I think it's around here, a safari net, a reusable safari net, and get any type of mob and put it in here, and if it's got mob essence and power, then it will start spawning that mob. So you can basically make a mob spawner for things like Endermen, which don't even like exist. So you can just farm loads of items like that, which is super awesome. But obviously you need lots of mob essence, which is why I'm going to get some normal spawners here and here to get that mob essence. This needs power, and I can't really get the power all the way down from the top of the tree, so this is what this thing's for. I've made a steam dynamo and an accuracy accumulator. So this thing basically sucks up water and will pump it into the steam dynamo. And the steam dynamo just needs water and coal or charcoal to work. So since I've got all these furnaces and I've got tons of bamboo, I can just make charcoal really easily. So I figure that's a good thing to do. If I place this, yeah, that's good. If you surround it with water, then it pumps water in faster, so that's why I've done that. I'll do that. Yeah, getting water, nice. Okay, so that's power generation, that's mob essence, and the mob drops go down through a pipe into here. So all I need now is these spawners. Oh no, lever. This is my little area for accessing this without getting attacked by mobs. So if that's on, then I can that's how I control whether that's on or off or not. So go back up. Now the block I'm going to use is from the random blocks mod, and this is really handy. Go block teleporter. So obsidian stuff, kind of expensive, but the only other alternative uses a nether star. So that's why I've done this. So I've got these things here. Right, so you need one of these. Let's get two. Get two of those, and you basically plonk one of these down. Say if I want to teleport, so I'd put one down here. Then I'd go find my spawner, and you have to do some other things, including that, and that will basically teleport that block to in front of the other one, which I've got here. I'll teleport it here, but I don't want to do that. Oh no, I'll fix that later. So what I need to do is I need to put this down here. Okay. Do that. Oh no. That works. Okay. Now to tell it where to teleport to, you need a target card. I mean, like that. It's, yeah, expensive. Now, I believe you shift, right-click on the block that you wanted to teleport to, which is that one. Oh, yeah, you see here now it's got some positions on it. So now, if I go and find another spawner, I'll go do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the easiest way of finding spawners, which is finding a witch's circle. I just said witch a lot. Okay, so basically if I put it like that, no, that's wrong. Maybe I have to get down. I basically gotta have this facing the spawner. There we go. Now I think if I put the target card in here, then that, oh, it's gone. Yes. Okay, so it's disappeared, and it appeared over here. Yeah, that worked. Except I might be a witch now because I had to kill a witch because I hadn't lit this place up, and when I got back over here, I got ambushed. So yeah, think about that next time you teleport a spawner to a dark place. So that's awesome. So I'm gonna get 3 more spawners in here, because I'm gonna do like a stack, and I'll put down these things, and I will be back. Okay guys, I've got all the spawners here now, and it looks amazing. That is working so well. So let's go in there. Mob grinder's getting them. Putting all the juice in here. I might have to make this tank bigger actually, I don't know. Maybe that's a bit ambitious. But this thing's still chugging away from the charcoal I put in it before, so I don't think we're going to run out of power. So that's awesome. No, that's the wrong chest. This one, yeah. So we've got all this stuff so far as well. So that's just pretty cool. Now if we look, next episode, might do man cave, might do guns and an armory, I don't know. But I'll think about that. So thanks for joining me guys, and see you next time.